Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a curious cat named Whiskers and a brave dog named Max. They were the best of friends and spent every day together, playing in the fields and dreaming of exciting adventures. One sunny morning, as they were exploring near the edge of the village, Whiskers spotted something shiny in the grass. He hurried over and found a piece of paper. It was a map. The map showed a path leading to a hidden cave deep in the forest. Whiskers' eyes lit up with excitement. Max looked. This map could lead to treasure. Let's go on an adventure. Max, always ready for excitement, wagged his tail. That sounds fun, but we should be careful. The forest can be a dangerous place. The two friends packed a small bag with some food and set off on their journey. As they entered the forest, they were amazed by the tall trees and the sounds of the birds singing. The path on the map was long and twisted, but Whiskers and Max were determined to find the cave. After walking for a long time, they came to a wide river. The water was flowing fast, and there was no bridge in sight. Whiskers looked worried. How will we get across? Max, who was a strong swimmer, thought for a moment. I'll swim across first and then find a way to help you over, he said. Max dove into the river and swam across with strong strokes. Once on the other side, he found a big log lying near the riverbank. He pushed the log into the water and held it steady so Whiskers could walk across safely. With the river behind them, they continued their journey through the forest. After a while, they heard a rustling noise in the bushes. They stopped and looked around, unsure of what it could be. Out of the bushes popped a small rabbit. "Hello," said the rabbit. "Are you lost?" "No," said Whiskers. "We're following this map to find a hidden cave." The rabbit's ears twitched. "Oh, you must be careful. The cave you seek is guarded by a big, wise owl. He is very protective of the cave, but if you are kind and brave, he might let you pass." "Thank you for the warning," said Max. "We will be careful." The rabbit hopped away, and Whiskers and Max continued on their journey. Soon, they reached the entrance of the cave. It was dark and mysterious, with vines hanging down like a curtain. Sitting at the entrance was the big owl, just as the rabbit had said. The owl had sharp eyes and looked very serious. "Who dares to enter my cave?" the owl hooted in a deep voice. Whiskers took a deep breath and stepped forward. "We are Whiskers and Max. We found this map, and we want to see the treasure inside your cave. We promise to be respectful and not cause any trouble." Max nodded in agreement. "We are only here to look, and then we will leave." The owl stared at them for a long moment. Finally, he nodded. "You may enter, but remember, true treasure is not always what you expect." Whiskers and Max thanked the owl and walked into the cave. Inside, it was cool and dark, with the walls glittering with tiny crystals. At the center of the cave, they found a small chest. They opened it, expecting to see gold and jewels, but instead, they found a book titled The Secrets of Friendship. Whiskers and Max were puzzled at first, but as they looked at each other, they realized that the book was the real treasure. It was filled with stories and lessons about how friendship is the most valuable thing of all. Smiling, they took the book and left the cave. The owl nodded approvingly as they passed. "You have found the true treasure," he said. As they walked back through the forest, Whiskers and Max felt happier than ever. They knew that their friendship was the best treasure they could ever have. When they returned to the village, they shared the stories from the book with all their friends. From that day on, Whiskers and Max continued to go on adventures together, knowing that as long as they had each other, they would always find the greatest treasures. And so, Whiskers and Max lived happily ever after, always ready for the next adventure.